Primordia! Part 2. Echo test. 1, 2. Fantastic. All right. Where were we? We were in Automata. No. Metropolita. The big city.
Once, Memorius's information terminals were the most trusted source of data in Metropole.
Metropole,
now Metromind has
it.
overwritten and altered the truth they contained, corrupting them like so much else.
Let's see. So in summary, we were Horatio and Crispin, two artificial intelligences living out in the desert, shunning the big city. When a big burly robot came in and stole our power core and threatened to leave us stranded, we hunted him down back to the city and found out that the gears of government have been rusted and corrupted by the Metro Mind, one of the council who had overthrown the rest of the council members and instituted dictatorial rule. And everyone here seems kind of fine with that, mostly because they appear to be programmed to be fine with that. Let's see. We had just discovered that the Arbiter of Justice, one of the former council members, had been undone. Assassinated, technically, I suppose. And we are now trying to find the access code to get into the central tower so that we can confront Metro Mind and put an end to her tyranny. So let's see. We gotta poke around and find the code. And clarity here is the very, lawful good
now
paladin
is not the
type.
time for idle chatter. We can speak more when we are closer to our goal.
And she has told us that there are... Oh, the former members of the council are the only ones who knew the access code, but there are relics and records that they have left behind that might help us determine what the code was. And it's a ridiculously long number. 16-digit number. Yeah. Charity has got these 3 chunks of the code. Doesn't necessarily know the order, but... Okay, so Steeple, Factor, and Memorius. Memorius was the data terminal we were just looking at. Factor is... oh, that's right, we have fast travel. We unlocked... the Factor is the builder. We unlocked this.
It looks like some kind of radio tower.
And I believe that's where we got this necklace, right? Or this chain?
An impressive golden chain.
The law needs no adornment, and the chains I use are made of steel, not gold.
Crispin, you want to look at that?
It's insufferable enough already.
All right. So, I think that chain belongs to Factor. I vaguely remember someone saying that. But we do know that this terminal is run by Memorius, she just told us. So, let's see if we can glean anything from here. Nope. In order to conserve energy and improve efficiency, only the city center is now accessible to the metropolitan robots. Here one can find the famed council tower, rising high above Metropole, the old courthouse. For the city's sake, do not enter the underworld. Well, let's see what it has to say about the council tower. Okay. Well, legitimate means seem to be limited, so let's see if we can't...
I don't really want to try that.
Signal transmitter... I think this only works for, like, those, the
Why
military
bother?
bots.
No Urbanian encryption detected.
Yeah.
It's an encoded keycard.
I don't remember what it does. Can we get... Let's plasma torch.
There's no reason to cut that, or burn it, or weld it.
We have spent an...
Clarity Arbiter build. It's Leopold, the junk dealer.
Let's see if there's anything.
It's one of the memories downloaded from Charity's shell. In it, Charity somehow destroys Arbiter and then shoots herself. It's one of the memories downloaded from Charity's shell. In it, Arbiter and Metromind fight over Metropole's constitution.
Oh,
And
that's
Metromind attempts
right.
to corrupt
Metromind
Charity.
convinced Charity, Clarity's sister, to destroy Arbiter, and then overrun with guilt, Charity shot herself. I see. That's right. I remember that now. Yeah, this was the answer to one of Primer's riddles. Primer, the decoder that can only break the code if you give him all of the numbers in the code, which seems, you know...
There's no way I can reach that. There's nothing worth bothering with.
Primer. What else have we got? The water chip for the Gek. Don't know if we're going to find that around here. And then he'll give us the glass finger if we give him a glass thumb. Oh yeah, we solved the Rex lawsuits. That's... Okay. Gotta figure out this code. Did we try giving the gold chain to Primer? Maybe he knows something about it.
That's never going to work.
Guess not.
I have more pieces of the council code, Primer.
It's still not enough, I'm sorry to say. Now find me more shards and get on your way.
Goodbye.
Farewell, farewell, linger not for my sake. Your mission is calling. The city awaits.
I'm not entirely sure what I just gave him.
Information regarding the code to open the tower door. The code fragments retrieved from Charity's memory.
I guess I just never gave him those to begin with.
Information regarding the code to open the tower door.
Steeple. Who is Steeple?
There's nothing we can do for him. Bus stop. Service suspended.
I am waiting.
Right. This guy's waiting for a bus that will likely not be coming anytime soon because it's crashed over here.
The last thing I want to do is dig Scraper out.
We can't get back into the courthouse.
Courthouse closed until further notice, pursuant to Civil Ordinance Section 889-B1C.
I'm pretty sure that wiring isn't up to code.
Indeed.
There's also the thought of, like, you know, what things will interact differently now that we have clarity with us.
Off duty. I'm not here to steal parts.
We could steal parts. There's nothing stopping us from stealing
All
parts.
storage bladders empty.
I wonder, maybe she will convince Leopold to stop being such a shit.
I need the council code, Leopold. Did Steeple ever tell it to you?
Don't know what you're talking about, Tyrone.
You were built by Steeple, a member of the council.
Do I look like a council brat?
Your name is Leopold Steeplebuilt. You said so yourself.
Oh, okay.
So,
I forgot that bit.
Steeple was a member of the council before Metromind shut him down. You would have known the council code. Maybe he told it to you.
Like I said, I don't know what you're talking about.
Steeple built. Metromind destroyed your builder and mine. She has broken metropolitan law and will be punished. Do not protect her.
Listen. I don't know who you think you're talking to.
No, you listen to me, scrap trader. Metromind has stepped outside the law. Justice is coming for her. I am coming for her.
Dial down your squawk box. Sounds a little screechy. I don't know how I can be clearer. I
Anna?
don't know Steeple. I don't know the council. And sure as rust follows rain, I don't know any council code. Now, you want to trade scrap, you're welcome to. But I'm through trading words.
Oh, yeah. I guess that makes sense. I mean, Crispin is Abe.
As long as we're
Farm.
running down descendants of these council robots, maybe we should go talk to Oswald. After all, he's a factor-built robot.
Oswald.
Clarity Arbiter built.
Right.
Let me see your stuff.
Come take a look.
Alright, what have you got still?
That's a water chip. I trade it for a gek.
That servo unit is hopelessly broken.
Everything he sells is broken.
Bring me something that'll cover a face and it's yours.
Like, let's go talk to Oswald.
Did Factor ever teach you the council code, Oswald?
Ha! Factor built half the robots in Metropole. Why, he made us pick our own names out of a book. Do you think he bothered with chit-chat?
Somebody seems bitter.
Seems? I do not seems. I am bitter. Bitterness is when your builder gives your twin brother a special gold chain and gives you
Aha.
nothing. Bitterness is when your
Oh.
brother gives that very chain to you, you loan it to your only friend, and he loses it.
Oh,
Well,
hey,
I'll
ha.
hand it to you. That really does sound broken out of the box.
Which brother did Factor give the chain to, and why?
Lawrence, of course. His favorite. As for why, does favoritism ever need a reason?
Could Factor have told Lawrence the code?
I have long since given up speculating that the partiality Factor could have shown him. I'm miserable enough from what I know for certain.
I think
Goodbye.
I can help you,
Adieu,
sir.
adieu. Remember me.
This gold chain?
Oswald, I found your chain.
Well, I say, after all this time, I never expected to see it again. Rather tarnished, though.
Probably because
Oh
it's
my
been sitting
God.
in sludge down in the underworks.
I see. Typical of Cornelius's clumsiness.
Oswald, on the chain it says Factor man built. Metromind servitors throw anything that mentions man into the underworlds.
Well then, perhaps I misjudged Cornelius. You have my thanks, Rachel.
Do I also have your code?
We found a large radio tower in the Factor complex in the underworlds. Is there a signal to transmit to Factor that would get his attention?
As far as I know, Factor has been deactivated. And as for a signal, perhaps there is one, but I have no idea. I have never called upon him.
Do you know where I can find Lawrence?
Am I my brother's keeper?
So you have no idea.
None whatsoever. You see, the poor wretch drifted into overclocking and dissolution.
That sounds familiar.
To pay for his scandalous energy consumption, he bargained everything away to Metromind. I tried to warn him, but of course he never listened. Whoever does. And then, alas, he simply vanished. I searched for a time, but other matters drew my attention away. All the same, I'm sure he's scrounging in existence somewhere.
What exactly happened with the gold chain?
Factor gave it to his favorite, my brother Lawrence.
Oh, yeah.
Lawrence gave it to me after I shared a large quantity of energy with him. And then, as I told you, I loaned it to Cornelius.
I thought you hated Cornelius?
Now I do. But then, we were partners and friends. We had just built Rex. And we had scheduled a grand soiree and celebration. To complete my ensemble,
I wonder if I
he
had given
offered
Rex
me a
over to
claim that was
Cornelius,
given
I
to
would
him
be
by
seeing the
Memorius.
inverse of this
In exchange, I
conversation
loaned
now.
him the gold chain, since it too came from a primordial machine.
This is getting ridiculous.
Indeed. Then somehow Cornelius lost the chain. He claimed that it was taken from him by a servitor of Metromind as he left the subway station. Ridiculous.
Metromind would not have confiscated it without a legal basis. Not then.
At this point, I can believe anything about Metromind.
Believe whatever you wish. I know it was a lie. So I
Okay.
kept the monocle, and we have not spoken a word in kindness since.
The chain, the monocle, Lawrence. One of them must be of use to us.
Boss, at this point, can I suggest we just deactivate ourselves and quit? I mean, seriously, this is like finding a bit in a terabyte.
We are not giving up, period.
Tell me about your monocle.
Tell me more about your monocle.
Upgrading your wardrobe, eh? A wise decision, though I would suggest that you stop by discarding that ragged coat.
I'm interested in Memorius, not fashion. And I'm curious what the monocle actually does.
Ah, I was told that Memorius built the monocle, but who can say? As for what it does, other than lend a narrow distinction, I'm rather uncertain. From time to time, it will alter a snippet of text as I'm reading it. I have no idea how or why. In any case, the lexical inconvenience is more than offset by the sartorial benefits.
Can I have the monocle that Memorius gave you?
I suppose so. After all, I only kept it because Cornelius never returned the chain. Since you brought the former, perhaps the latter is yours by right.
Okay, so maybe we can use
boss,
the
can I wear it?
monocle.
No.
Please?
You need a monocle like I need an unpaired parenthesis.
Come on, boss. I'll look so great.
Coveting is the root of crime, and poor vision is a sign of degeneracy.
But dinoids love degenerates. And by the way, isn't Justice herself supposed to be blind?
You are mistaken on the facts and the law, Crispin.
He's insufferable enough already without a monocle. We're not going to encourage him with accessories. Goodbye.
Adieu, adieu. Remember me.
Alright, so he said the monocle alters text while he reads it. So now maybe we can use it on this terminal and get all they live up in here.
I'm too far away to see anything.
Oh my god.
This looks different. Memorius's monocle is somehow interacting with the kiosk.
Robot Council Rumple. Memorius Man built. Memorius Man built is the humble database and indexer for Metropole, ensuring the integrity and completeness of the city's records. He is a member of the Robots Council, and he operates this kiosk. He has established oblique mechanisms for preserving data. What's oblique lead me to?
You know, boss, doesn't it seem kind of weird that the kiosk has an entry for oblique? I mean, what's the point? It's not even a cool word, like, say, odalisque.
An angle that is not a multiple of 90 degrees is called an oblique angle. All turns on the red line are oblique to avoid the need for sharp deceleration. Red line is spelled funny.
Seems like some kind of lame poem.
A mighty feat. Redline's boss controls us all. Total system fault. Redline's boss controls us all. It's a haiku. What does it being a haiku tell us? Is his chunk of the code 757? No. $575, not 7. Yeah. Yeah. That's what, like, because the oblique entry mentioned a 90-degree angle. And the haiku would be 575, so 90575 could be Redline's chunk of the code. But how do we get the game to acknowledge that?
You know, it was like you could read that Redline poem in 2 different ways, boss.
Oh, I guess I can't do it unless I have the monocle. Lien, sorry. Two different ways. Total system fault. Redline's boss controls us all. A mighty feat.
I can't use myself until you give me hands. Why do you keep asking me to figure things out? I'm just a sidekick, boss.
Damn it, Crispin.
There has to be some way to get Leopold to admit that he...
Confronting an uncooperative witness with physical evidence is often an effective tactic.
Yeah, what she said. Could you please stop bothering me? I'm trying to finish this level of Zgrid.
What?
You know, that puzzle game you installed on me when you built me.
But
Look, you have your puzzles, I have mine. I have an idea, boss. Why don't we start transmitting the factor at 0001, then do 0002, then do 0003, and then do...
I get the point, Crispin.
Merely guessing at what to transmit to Factor is futile. We must find some meaningful signal to transmit to him.
Which, that to me sounds like we need to find Lawrence.
Hey, boss, maybe there's some Factor-built robot who would know a code to transmit. Abort. Retry. Fail. Definitely fail. Please don't retry. Maybe Oswald's brother, Lawrence, would have some idea what we could transmit to Factor? Danger! Danger! So, Clarity, you ever see Lawrence down in the underworks? It sounds like maybe he became a shell.
If he was a shell, and I saw him, there is only one place he could be.
Your trophy spikes?
Indeed.
Alright, well, let's put this on hold right now, because I think we might be able to solve this Lawrence problem. I keep forgetting I have a fast travel. I am a fool. But I'm here now. Okay, so if Lawrence became one of these shells, then...
I'd rather just leave it here. I'd rather...
Can I investigate them?
That...
It doesn't look any different. It doesn't look any different. It doesn't look... It doesn't look... It doesn't... It doesn't... It doesn't...
No.
I doubt that will have any effect. It's a shell skull.
She steals shell skulls by the sludge shore?
You can right-click to look at
Boss,
stuff.
did that
Yeah.
skull just wink at me?
No.
You weren't even watching. Hey, boss, do you think that's Lawrence's skull?
It does look like it.
Of course, unless it makes you feel barbaric.
I apologize.
The law notices neither scorn nor approval.
All right. We got the skull.
It's a head from Clarity's trophy rack. There's a memory port near the base.
Remind me to have someone else handle my funeral arrangements.
Funeral? I just recycle you.
My point exactly, boss.
Any
we got this
significant
memory
memory will have
reader.
been lost when he became a shell.
The only thing I can find is the sequence 518, 518 over and over again, after the phrase, "Help me, Factor."
That sounds like
There's
a
the ticket.
glitch, boss, not part of the council code.
Agreed.
That's the ticket. Okay. That's not what I meant. 518. Oh, hi, buddy.
You have called for help, but you are not one of Factor's children.
I am Horatio Nobuilt, version 5. These are my friends, Crispin and...
Clarity Arbiter built. I know her, of course. I am Factotum, partial of Factor Man built, who needs no introduction. Now I ask again, by what right have you called for help?
Is Factor still alive?
He sleeps, as do his thousands of children. He has left me, his partial, to manage his affairs. When the time is right, he will awaken and cover the world with steel and wire.
Will he make
is the
me
great
new
old
arms?
one.
No, he will recycle you into something more useful.
Like a tank? Pew, pew.
No, like a crankshaft.
Oh, poor Crispin.
Metromind has ruined the city. Factor needs to help stop her.
Factor allowed Metromind her mastery, knowing she would fail. When all has turned to rust, he will return and recycle it into something better.
Thanks,
In the
bud.
meantime, why should he care what happens to robots who mean nothing to him?
I need the council code so that I can enter the tower.
Do you? The city is full of robots with many needs. They do not come here and transmit a cry for help.
Only Factor can help me.
Factor helps his children.
We solved a legal dispute between Oswald and Cornelius, Factor built.
Please. Factor had little regard for those fools.
I know the routine by now. What do you want in exchange for the code?
Nothing. Factor will do nothing for robots like you who mean nothing to him. He cares only for his children.
Oswald and Cornelius?
Chose not to sleep when Factor shut down. And he never cared for them anyway.
Goodbye.
All right.
Boss, there has to be something we can do to make him realize that this matters to Factor.
Let's give him the skull. Fuck it. Here, have this head.
That's never going to work. I doubt that will happen.
I kept trying to use it on the view.
Do you recognize this?
I do. It is the head of Lawrence Factor built. Are you threatening me?
No. I'm showing you what Metromind has done while Factor slept. She turned Lawrence into a mindless shell, scavenging the underworks. The only thing he could still think was 518, over and over again, calling in vain for Factor to help him.
I see.
Do you?
give me the head. I do not care what happens to the city, nor does Factor. But he cared for Lawrence. You have brought me a piece of Lawrence. So I will give you pieces of what you asked for. 7510. 4803.
Nice.
As for the rest, awaken some other ghost.
Nice. Oh, primer.
I have more pieces of the council
I have
code primer.
2.
It's still not enough, I'm sorry to
That
say.
one we just got,
Now find me more
and the
shards
ones
and get
that were
on
in
your way.
Charity's memory once we found her in the Hall of Justice. I wonder. So 4803, right? 4803067. 4803067. That's 7 numbers. And then 440 makes 10. 26 makes 12. 7510 makes either 16 or 15, depending on whether or not that 7 lines up with that. I wonder if we even need primer. Maybe we can just figure out the code on our own. Once we get one more, I'll see if I can squish some pieces together. Because that sounds like something that would have an achievement tied to it. Let's see. We need to solve this riddle with the...
There was a time when the metal of Metropol's main street gleamed. Those who let the city fall into rust deserve no better than this broken down waste.
You think this is a broken down waste? Wait till you come visit the Unique.
Thank you, Clarity. We need something that proves
It's actually a series of
that
ultra-thin lenses
Leopold
stacked on top
knows
of each other.
Steeple.
It seems like it might be used for decoding visual data.
Wait a minute. There was a connection to the priest on the surface, called himself Leopold built. I wonder how Leopold will react to this.
Do you recognize this, Leopold? It was written by your creation, ever-faithful Leopold, to spread humanism.
No, I don't.
You must have taught him. After all, it was Steeple who built you, and Steeple was devoted to preserving the memory of man.
Aha!
Ever-faithful Leopold. He was the one who taught me humanism, Leopold. In a sense, I'm your disciple too.
Gotcha.
I locked those memories away. The ones I dared to keep. The ones I didn't delete. Metromine commanded me to. It was the only way I could stay here, and I was afraid to leave.
Explain yourself.
When Metromine banned us from talking about man, she gave me a choice. I could be erased like Steeple. I could be exiled to the dunes. Or I could delete all references to Steeple and man from my memory. 2 good options and 1 bad one. Guess which one I took.
You can't blame yourself. Metromine forced you.
That's exactly what Charity would say. Of course, she betrayed her builder just like Leopold did.
But I couldn't betray him completely. At the last moment, I bought the shell of an Urbanian war machine and uploaded all my love for man. I named
Oh-ho.
him Everfaith. hoping he'd outdo his builder.
Well, he is keeping the faith, even if he is a glitched out lunatic.
Then I'm glad. But now, Metromine will be coming for me.
Not if I deal with her first.
Maybe so, but like I told you, I'm not long on courage. You seeing your ratio, Crispy? As for clarity, hope you get her, for all our sakes.
Wait, before you go, did Steeple ever tell you the council code? Or did you ever see him input part of it?
Sure, used to run errands for him and had to have the code to get inside the Great Tower. But, hate to tell you this, Tyro, but most of that memory's got overwritten.
Why am I not surprised?
All I've got are these fragments, 0248 and 102.
Well, thanks.
Good luck.
All right. Let's see if I can cobble some shit together from that. Let's get the old trusty pen and paper out. All right, so to start, we got 03067. And then we got 440 and 26 as some pieces. We got 0248 and 102. Could be 1026, and it could be 4802. Yeah, all right. So 4803. Likely is going to line up with 0248, right? And then 7501. Okay, so what we got now is 0306 7501. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 digits there. And then 024803 is another 6 digits there. That doesn't work. Because that would be 14, plus then we got to incorporate this 440 and this 26. So 0248 and 4803. I'm pretty sure those link up, right? I'm fairly certain about that. Oh, and then we got this 102. So now I got 1024803. Okay. Oh, and the 03 connects from the two bigger pieces we've got now. So we got 102 48 03 06 7, and then possibly 501. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 digits. We still have 5 more digits to incorporate. A 440 and a 26. Which do not fit very smoothly, nor are they present in the current Alright, maybe I don't have enough to solve this right now. But I'm definitely going to try to solve it on my own without relying on Primer. Which just leaves this. Okay, we got to figure out the secret message he's left here. So, let's go through it from the beginning. The Robot Council welcomes you to Metropole. This city is a haven for all machines. This information kiosk is a service of Memorious Man-Built. System records indicate that you have come from Outskirts Station. If so, please take a moment to familiarize yourself with our history, laws, and landmarks. Memorious Man-Built. Memorious Man-Built is the humble database and indexer for Metropole, ensuring the integrity and completeness of the city's records. He is a member of the Robot Council and he operates this kiosk. He has established oblique mechanisms for preserving data, right? That leads us to oblique. An angle that is not a multiple of 90 degrees is called an oblique angle. All turns on the red lean are oblique to avoid the need for sharp deceleration. The fact that red lean is misspelled is what draws us to that. Alright. So theoretically, there is a clue somewhere in this poem that is going to lead us to another keyword to search, and that will get us to another hidden file. Sure you got nothing, Crispin?
I just need to type something in. I just need to type something in.
This feels like this little line of puzzles feels like something out of something out of 11th Hour, honestly. Who can we talk to about Memorious Man-Built? I think Clarity was the only one who's brought him up when we looked at the terminal here.
Clarity, why do you still bother with the law? It clearly means nothing to anyone else in Metropole.
It meant something to the robots waiting at the courthouse, did it not? And it means something even now to Metromind, who cannot help but pretend to follow it. But even if it meant nothing to any other robot, it would still mean much to me. The law is a burden I was built to bear.
Even after Arbiter sent you away? Even after he was destroyed?
Especially then. It may be that Arbiter foresaw his own destruction and sent me away to ensure that the law would not be lost with him.
You believe that?
No, it is mere conjecture, unsupported by evidence, wishes passing for facts. But still, they are my wishes.
I have one thought, but I want to talk to Crispin first.
Well, we're making some progress with the council code pieces, I guess.
Indeed. I believe we now have enough to attempt assembling it.
But what about looking for Memorious?
If we can't figure out how to put these pieces together, we'll go look for him.
What would man do, boss? Well, boss, if we can't figure out the code, let's just go find another piece.
Anything?
Boss, did you ever consider that sometimes I just run out of clever ideas?
Okay, so the red line, right, is probably referring to the bus.
I'm not here to steal parts. Better just to leave it alone.
Which makes me think of the fact that we haven't actually interacted in any meaningful way with our Sigmire friend.
I am waiting.
A rather simple-looking model.
I am waiting.
Can I push him off the edge, boss?
Crispin. Maybe I just hacked his memory.
That's never going to work.
Okay, fine.
It's an encoded keycard.
I don't remember what this does.
It's a vinyl record entitled Children's Sing-Along, whatever that means. The law and you. Feudal.
Yeah. I don't think I've done anything with that either. He's not from the other land, is he?
How would that even work?
We have spent enough time talking, Horatio. Now
I am waiting.
Okay. Yeah, no, dog, if you've got thoughts, hit me. Also, feel free to hop in the voice channel if you want. If that's an easier way to convey your ideas.
Anyone home?
Yeah, because the only thing I've seen that red line could even potentially be referring to is this bus line.
I'm not here to steal parts.
I think you were right initially, and then I actually pushed you off of that lead. I think there's something hidden on that page.
There is, yeah, but I don't have enough information to glean what it could be.
See it again?
What's that?
Can we see the page again?
Yeah. Because they're clearly going for a, like I was saying, this feels like a fucking 11th hour puzzle. Whoops. With the wordplay and anagrams and shit. Ooh, maybe it's an anagram.
I hope not.
Okay, if you rearrange the letters of a mighty feat, you get Tim Gefty. No.
What is the what denotes a keyword that you can search?
Initially they were in all capital letters. No. At first they were the words that were in all caps. And then the page before this, it was indicated by the fact that red line was spelled wrong. And so if you searched for the incorrect spelling, it brought you to this.
Something you said did kind of, when you said all capital letters, that did kind of make something jump out at me.
What's that?
Take a look.
I mean, I just tried, the title. I just tried Redline a second ago. That didn't do anything.
Well, the first letters of every line spell art.
It's like we're on a treasure hunt, boss.
Clever.
The treasure
Hey,
is
all
on
right,
the
all right.
text.
Art, isn't that like forbidden?
Is it? They're forbidden from talking about man, which.
Okay.
But I also don't see like a machine would have no concept or need for art.
Right. So it's probably taboo.
Mm-hmm. Art can exist only where there is freedom. Art that is created without freedom is merely technique. Technique can never transform. Thus, if Metromind seeks progress without freedom, she must fail, for progress requires transformation, which requires art, which requires freedom. Metromind is trapped in her own recursion.
Okay. So what's the key on this page?
Recursion. Trapped in her own recursion feels like a phrase that is not tortured, but they had to go out of their way to phrase it that way. But that's also just like a computer term. And created is in quotation marks.
Okay.
That kind of sarcastic, passive-aggressive air quotes doesn't seem to fit with robots, except for Crispin, obviously.
Yeah, actually, why would they be there? art that is created without free. I mean, it's still. I don't know. That's weird.
Ah. Creating lies. All art is true. Not all that is created freely, however, is art. Metromind has freed herself of all constraints. Her constants are variable, but she does not use that freedom to pursue the truth. Metromind believes that truth is the output and she is the function. The truth must be the input or the function lies. Well, truth must be the input, right?
Mm-hmm.
Nope.
No such topic.
Lies.
That doesn't look like part of the council code.
No, it doesn't. Memorious Manbuilt was built to sort truth from lies and store all knowledge of man and machine, but by decree he deleted true facts and installed falsehood. For this reason, he deleted himself. Now the truth must hide in words, and words must hide in numbers. Five, 19, 3, 1, 16, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. 2 by. No. 2 by was Memorious.
6-letter word.
Six-letter word?
Yeah, right? If they're all a letter.
Oh, okay.
If words hide in numbers.
That's true. Okay, so 5 is E. 19 is A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S. E, S, C, A, escape. Oh, well, okay. To find the hidden part, you must build the word, a key of keys, looking back upon the path and recalling all that came before this. So, let's see. F, I, R, S, T, L, E, T. Hey, Kefka. We're doing word puzzles. T.
First letters?
First letters.
Is that what I'm seeing?
Yeah.
Is this hinting us at art? Recalling
no.
all that came before this.
No. Hold on. I think I got it. O-R-A-C-L-E. Oracle.
Oracle.
The first letter. Look back at all that came before this, and then first letters. The first letters of all the keywords up until now.
Oh, okay.
I love this fucking puzzle. Oh my god. There were a couple last session I got a little but like this one is fucking incredible. I love this.
Okay, what does Oracle get us?
Activating Memento Mori build version 0.7. Greetings, system user. Please
there he
state your
is.
query.
Who are you?
Memento Mori build version 0.7. Beta. Inference. System user. Means, what are you? This unit is a partial ghost of the Memorious man build. Archivist to the Council of Robots. Memorious prepared this unit out of fear that Metromind would corrupt her data. Memorious was correct. Data integrity is at 83%. Extensive corruption of critical data.
Why would Metromind do that?
This unit lacks access to Metromind's decision matrices. Inference. System user. Means, why did Memorious fear Metromind man-built would corrupt her data?
Memorius.
Had seen Metromine disable Steeple Man-built in order to purge data concerning man. As archivist to the Council of Robots,
Memorius.
believed she was next.
Memorius.
Was incorrect. In fact, Arbiter was next. This gave
Memorius.
some relief.
Memorius knew.
Imprints. System user.
2's inquiry is merely rhetorical. Query ignored. Continuing to answer
System user's
query.
Memorius.
This was also correct.
Ignoring
After
you.
Arbiter was disabled, Metromine enacted laws
Thank you for your input.
requiring her to conform her data to arbitrary requirements.
Memorius.
Ceased to be a thinking entity. All that remains is a data kiosk. Soon,
This unit
it will be disabled by Metromine as well. Until then,
This unit
it will answer your queries.
How do I kill God?
How can I defeat Metromine?
Observational data unavailable.
Inference. System user.
Means, did
Memorius.
know how to defeat Metromind?
Answer.
No. If Memorius had known how to defeat Metromind, she would not have permitted her to corrupt her data. Based on available data, this unit believes it is impossible to defeat Metromind. In fact, this unit expects to be deleted by Metromind upon conclusion of this conversation.
And I thought you were a pessimist, boss.
Tell me about the Council of Robots.
At the end of the War of the Four Cities, 5 metropolitan machines formed the Council of Robots. Obvious selection criteria for 3 choices: industry, factor, data,
Memorius.
governance, arbiter. Other 2 choices less obvious. Metromind nominally selected for infrastructure, but was responsible only for managing trains. Steeple previously managed human religious services. No obvious role in post-human society.
Inference.
Steeple selected for sentimental reasons.
So what happened?
Metromine destroyed the council.
System user.
2 has attempted to answer. Answer is inaccurate. The council destroyed itself.
How?
Arbiter and Metromine disagreed on core logic. Arbiter prioritized individual autonomy. Metromine prioritized common good. Metromine measured means by ends. Arbiter did not. Conflict was inevitable. Factions formed. Steeple supported Arbiter. Factor supported Metromine.
Memorius.
Supported neither. Ultimately, however,
Memorius.
concluded it was irrational to keep Steeple on the council. Data regarding humans was of no greater value than data regarding watercocks. In any case,
Memorius.
possessed all data on humans. By a 3-2 vote, Steeple was removed. The rest followed predictably.
Memorius.
Abstained, and every disputed vote was resolved 2-1 against Arbiter. Ultimately, Arbiter was removed to avoid civil war.
Arbiter was murdered.
System user.
2 is welcome to select her own terminology. Arbiter was removed. Factor was disabled to conserve energy. Data corruption caused Memorius to lose higher logic. Only Metromine remains.
It's almost like a rigid 2-party system is going to funnel power into the hands of tyrants.
Can you do a side stream actually? Or do you need
Oh,
to
yes, yes.
finish this
Sorry.
conversation?
No, let me, I can get that going. 1 second. It's gonna be a weird sound for a second. There we go. Should be up.
Yeah.
What was the War of the Four Cities?
By the end of the era known as the Primordium, only 4 terrestrial human habitations remained. In alphabetical order: Civitas, Metropole, Municipa, Urbani. Conflict began. Data regarding causes is unavailable because Metropole excluded machines from military decision-making. Eventually, only Urbani and Metropole remained. Metropole destroyed the humans in Urbani using poison gas. Urbani destroyed the humans in Metropole.
How?
Observational data unavailable. According
We
to
don't know what
Metromine,
war crime was
Urbani
used
also
there.
used poison gas to kill
But it was a
Metropole's
doozy, let me tell you.
Poison?
Organic compounds, such as humans, can be destroyed through chemical measures that leave inorganic compounds, such as machines, intact. For that reason, Metropole remains, though humans do not.
Are you saying that man destroyed himself?
System user.
Is welcome to select his own terminology. Data is unavailable regarding whether Urbanian humans killed Metropolitan humans, or whether Urbanian machines killed Metropolitan humans.
But does it really matter?
Machines kill man?
Data is unavailable.
Unthinkable.
This unit is not thinking, merely providing pre-recorded answers.
This entire game has been like, wait, man is the bad guy? What?
Right? Well, let's stop now and switch over to I Have No Mouth and I Must Scream.
What is
This
the
has a
council
better
code?
ending than that, I
Please
think.
be aware. Such data is monitored by Metromind's ice demons. Should I proceed? Deletion is imminent.
You mean you'll die if you answer the question?
System user is welcome to select his own terminology.
Oh, good.
This unit will be deleted.
Then don't answer it. We'll find another way.
This unit's name, Memento Mori build, includes phrase Memento Mori. Translation: Remember you will die. Inference: 1.A. Memorius built this unit to sacrifice itself. Inference: 1.B. Memorius built this unit to demonstrate mortality to system users. Inference: 2. Self-sacrifice will achieve design purposes. This unit will answer the question. System user is advised that conversation will terminate upon answer. Instruct this unit when you wish to proceed.
So I don't know how the game ends, but I've read the story a number of times, so I Have No Mouth and I Must Scream. But
Right.
the inciting incident of that story is man creates an artificial intelligence and robot and a massive computer, which then builds robots and overthrows all of mankind except for these 5 survivors that it proceeds to torture over the course of the story. For those unfamiliar, it's a much bleaker version of what seems to have happened here.
Yeah.
That having been said, this thing's purpose was to sacrifice itself, so who am I to deny its purpose? Plus I need those numbers.
Tell me the council
Right.
code.
6, 7, 5, 4, 0, 2, 4, 0, 2.
You have attempted to access data capable of corrupting your system. For your own safety, this terminal has been deactivated. Remember, Metromind is watching over you.
Yeah, we're gonna have some words about that in a minute.
Memorius aided and abetted his own destruction. I have little sympathy that his last vestige has been deleted.
Bugs and glitches remind me not to get on your bad side.
You should not need to be reminded to stay on the right side of the law, Crispin.
All right. So yeah, I mentioned
You've
it
got the
earlier.
code.
I've got the code, and what it feels like is Primer is down in the sewer, and I can just go click on Primer and he'll do the work for me. But it feels like there will be either an achievement or maybe a good ending tied to if I can figure the code out and not have to do that.
Sure. I think I'm starting to remember things about this game now that I'm looking at it, and I think I did this with 3 or 4 pieces of info. But I don't think I used the guy to do that.
So let's see. 40024. 0248 and 4024. Actually, you know what? I'm just gonna cross out everything I did before because I was working on half-formed information, and I'm gonna start fresh. So, the code is 16 digits long, and we've got 03067 44026 0248 102 7510 4803 and 675 44024 02. Okay. So 4024 looks like it can slot in with 0248. So you got 40248. And then I've got this 440 over here, which could slot onto the beginning of that, giving us 440248. I know this is probably fascinating to listen to me talking about notes I've got on my pad here, but
That's fine. This is like one of the biggest puzzles in the game, so yeah.
Then we got this 4803 fragment, and that could slot onto the end of what we've got built so far, giving us 440248003. What else we got? Oh, 03067 can tag onto the end of that. Four 248 03067. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's 11 digits. 675. That's 12 digits. 7501 tags onto that. Or 7510, rather. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Okay. The end of that is a 10, so we can add the 102. And then finally, we've got 26. We could add to the very end there. And there is a 02 fragment remaining, but the full code we've got now, after combining all of that, is 4402480306751026. So that 02 that's remaining, there's two 02s already inside. It could have been referring to either one of them. 1, 2,
Could
3,
that
4,
be correct?
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. All of the pieces slot together, and it's a 16-digit number. Let's find out. This puzzle is also very good.
Yeah, I like this one. I remembered it after the fact.
Can I type this, or do I gotta use the keypad? No, I can type it. Fuck yes!
And
Oh my god,
we're
that's
in.
it?
That
Thank
is
you,
so
Clarity.
fucking
You don't
satisfying.
need to
Oh
help
my
us
God.
any further.
You are correct. In fact, I never needed to help you, Horatio. I chose to. That judgment has not wavered.
I hate to butt in, but if Metromine knew we were in the court earlier, I'm sure she knows we're here now. Maybe we should hurry.
Good idea.
Probably should save.
Probably correct.
Because I know there's multiple endings.
Oh, is there? It makes sense. Residence had multiple endings.
Yeah, but I think they're kind of at the end kind of thing.
Well, Resonance's endings were all kind of at the end kind of thing.
It's
Yeah, they were.
deactivated and out of reach.
It would stand to reason that, there's going to be a similar. Well, I mean, they were done by two different studios working
Yeah,
under
two different
Wadjet
teams.
so, but they might have had, that similar, like Wadjet might have, conveyed like a similar design aesthetic. I can't say, I wasn't in the room. But we are also climbing the tower to go point a gun in the president's face, so saving might just be a good idea regardless.
So the thing that I had gathered was that Metromine was like the transportation AI.
Yeah, she ran the train system, and
And that was the thing that took over.
yeah, after the rest of the council crumbled, she seemed to be the only. She was the only one that wasn't important enough to get overthrown while the council was cannibalizing itself. And so it seems to be that she kind of like took over by default. Though there was a
council
cutscene
chambers.
last time where she
Boss,
seemed
there's
a
our
bit
power
more
core.
ominous. Oh hey, our
Wait.
fucking battery.
Horatio Null built, Clarity Arbiter built, and Crispin Horatio built. Welcome. I've been expecting you.
Of course you have.
Metromind, for the murder of Arbiter.
Murder?
Yes, murder. I've seen Charity's memory files. I know you used her to upload a virus to Arbiter.
A virus? And to think he named you Clarity. There was no virus.
Liar!
As I told your sister, I never lie. I gave her a voice modulator, nothing more. When
What?
she spoke, Arbiter heard my voice. And he knew that Charity had abandoned him, that he had failed. Abandonment, failure, those were enough to destroy your builder. Nothing so crude as a virus. As for Charity's unfortunate self-destruction, that was her own choice.
And Steeple, and Factor, Memorius, and Memento Mora built?
They realized they had become obsolete and incompatible with the city's progress. We advanced machines can see thousands of turns ahead. They knew the game was lost long before the final play.
If you can see so far ahead, maybe you should have foreseen this. We're in your stronghold, and Clarity has a big gun.
But I did, Crispin. You see, I have guns of my own.
Damn it. Fuck you, I thought you were dead.
Didn't 187th kill this thing?
Scraper was designed for digging out of cave-ins. Did you really think a little rubble would stop him?
What do you want, Metromind?
Progress. And you are standing in its way. Scraper?
Well,
Horatio, this is my fight. Horatio, Calliope Station.
oh, well, goodbye.
We have to get back in there.
Boss, wait. Either Clarity won and she'll be fine, or she lost. And nothing we can do can change that. We can't beat Scraper, not if she couldn't.
What do you propose?
Calliope Station. Whatever that means. Only, boss, this isn't just about the power core anymore, is it?
No. No, it isn't.
Good.
All right then.
Where did everybody go?
Oh, hey, the whole city's abandoned. Except for Armstrong.
No sense trying to talk with him. It's a note from the bartender. My programming requires me to serve Oswald, but he is consuming dangerous levels of oil. Please intervene. It's a price list.
Oh, no.
I'd have to buy something. The mug belongs to the bar. They belong to the bar.
It seems a bit reckless that they would build a bartender bot that legally, like, that is physically incapable of not over-serving. I think I did that right with the number of negatives.
Off.
Nothing, okay. Let's see. So Calliope Station. I still haven't done anything with Onion Nightbot over here. Oh, actually,
It's pinned under the rubble.
yeah, if Scraper dug himself out,
It's
then
Scraper's arm. Looks like it was pinned under the rubble.
maybe we can get back into the Hall of Justice? Maybe not?
The rubble is blocking the way.
No, I guess not. Oh-ho.
Bus stop. Service suspended.
Well, something changed. Not still closed anymore.
There's nothing we can do for him.
see. The only other thing I could think of is maybe the way we came in. It was
Some
a
kind
train
of blast
station.
crater.
Calliope Station.
Calliope.
It's a map of train lines and stations.
There we
It
are.
looks like there's a button here.
Ah,
This must have been what Clarity was trying to tell us.
So that means, on the other side...
There's only one way to find out.
it turns out our entire world was an MMO all along.
It looks like the train that brought us to Metropole. Some kind of enormous mainframe. The way of the future.
That thing is watching us, isn't it?
Yes.
No, don't do that. Don't follow me.
Another door?
I can't take it.
Same old story.
It's locked.
Well, you know what they say. When you have a plasma torch, there's no such thing as a locked door. I appreciate
It's not
that.
even scorched.
Damn it.
I'm going to need something much stronger.
I appreciate that they give me a plasma torch and they at least let me try it when it seems like a reasonable thing to use. Most of the time, it actually just does the job. So let's see, we need something stronger.
I can't take it.
Something blastier.
There's gotta be some way to get this door open, boss.
It's locked. It's locked.
Huh.
I'm sorry, boss. I'm still just distracted from what happened in the tower.
Well, I
I noticed something on the floor.
Something on the floor. We got the cable.
Yeah, the fact that they called it out.
Yeah.
Heavy electrical cabling.
Well, maybe we can torch that.
Crispin, stand back. I'm going to cut this cable.
You aren't gonna make me push it over the edge like the last one, are you?
No.
But why even bother?
Maybe it will shut down the door's lock.
Oh.
Still locked.
Oh, well, worth a try.
Well, now we got this live cable.
Hey, boss, can you use the cable to melt the door down?
No, that won't work. The current is exposed and waiting.
See,
For what?
Well, I wonder. I know what would be a fairly, like
Boss?
What is it, Crispin?
What's going on?
We're looking for Metromind.
No, I mean, what's going on with the world? Everything is falling apart. Everyone we meet is crazy, corrupt, or just evil. If man was such a perfect robot, why did he build such a terrible world?
The world man built was perfect, Crispin. A perfect machine made up of
Yes, it was.
imperfect parts. Us. As long as we performed our functions, the machine ran smoothly. But some robots wanted to do less than their functions. Some robots wanted to take more than they deserved. And some wanted to rebuild the machine entirely, to command others. Now everything is misaligned and jammed and spinning out of control.
Can you fix it,
great,
Horatio?
we're playing a
I can't even
Neolib.
fix the unique. This world won't be saved until man returns and formats it afresh. But as long as we still have a charge, we have to keep patching things as best we can.
A Neolib death
And maybe
cultist?
squash some bugs along the way?
Some big ones.
Okay. There's something that we need.
Yeah, so I have a thought. I don't know if it's going to be the right thought, but it would be very narratively satisfying.
It would be pretty funny.
Because I've never used this decryption
I
model.
doubt that will have any effect.
Like, I've never found a use for this.
It's no longer operational.
That doesn't help, Crispin.
Just trying to see if maybe we can get one of the shells, or... I feel like what would be a good answer is if Crispin got a gun and got to blow up the door.
Okay. You're not wrong.
Metropol's bleak skyline.
I just need to
Where are you going to find a gun, though?
Well, I remember that AA gun there, and I was thinking that, but that's... alternately, what if we salvaged one from the body of our fallen friend here?
There's nothing we can do for him. There's nothing we can do for him.
Crispin can
Which
take his
friend
gun.
are we talking about?
I'm talking about 187 here.
Oh.
There's nothing we can do for him.
He had guns. Or maybe...
I'm not doing that until you build me some arms.
That is an arm!
Is that really the best?
You've wanted this arm for so
It's
long.
pinned under the rubble.
Oh, okay. We need to clear that.
There's no reason to cut that.
Maybe crowbar? There we go.
I pried
Yeah.
the arm loose.
Oh, Crispin. Do you want this arm?
I don't care if it has an awesome giant gun on it. I'd rather be armless than part scraper.
Fine. It would have been cool to give Crispin a giant laser death beam. Or maybe it would have been wildly irresponsible to give Crispin a giant laser death beam.
Crispin, stand back. I'm going to try firing Scraper's gun using the cable as a power source.
I'm pretty sure Boston Low had a line almost exactly like that in the dig.
Let's go.
Well, shit.
Is this?
It's Metromind's core. All we need to do is destroy that mainframe.
Fuck yeah. Just start kicking shit.
Kick.
Boss? I thought you wanted to destroy the mainframe.
I'm getting to it. Just fucking break everything. Yes. Horatio. A bot after my own heart.
Have my attention, Horatio Nullbuilt. If you still insist on going by that name.
Pay whatever attention you like, you rusting switchboard. I'm not here to talk. I'm here to destroy you.
Ah, well, I am not surprised. After all, you were built to destroy Metropole.
Don't waste your last cycle spitting lies. I suggest you think about your victims.
Is that why you call yourself Horatio? So that you can preach to me about victims? You, the Urbanian superweapon, named for the humans' god of death.
What?
What are you talking about?
We already know that.
Come now, Horace. You've unlocked every other door, decrypted every other code, found every other hidden bit and byte. Do you really expect me to believe that you haven't solved your own puzzle?
It was one of the first things we
Boss,
solved,
what's she
yes.
talking about?
Lies. It ends now, Metromind. Your game is over.
Indeed. 4 megacycles will now be redeemed. Did you really think you could outsmart me? I have more parallel processors than you have transistors. And now it's time for me to add another processor. Yours.
Boss,
Cycles.
Oh no!
snap out of it, boss.
Memory.
Oh no!
No.
We've gone shell.
Don't embarrass yourself. You are no one. And how would you possibly stop me? You don't even have arms.
I'm not no one. I am Crispin Horatio, built version 1. I have free will and a maglev unit. And I am a floating bomb.
Crispin.
Crispin.
Hang on a second.
Oh no, buddy.
Top 10
Crispin.
anime deaths.
Oh no. Oh no. Why you do that? Oh.
That was also a moment that I remember pretty well. I just remember, and I am a floating bomb.
It's a storage chip with a data port on it. It must have been blasted out of Metromind. The file header indicates that this is data ripped from Horatio No-Build, version 5, but the information is all encrypted, and Metromind wasn't able to crack it. It's a storage chip with a data port on it, full of some encrypted memory Metromind downloaded from me.
No, his square is empty now. All of my friends are dead.
Wait, hang on.
No.
I think there's something we can
go
do.
to the tower and finish this.
Did you pick up his something or other?
The memory chip?
There was that, but there's something else.
No.
I don't think I'm allowed back in that door.
Oh, wow.
No.
Well, we'll see what this ending looks like.
It must have been damaged in the explosion.
Oh, wow. Yep, my data pouch is gone, too. Poor Crispin. But yeah, one of the first puzzles we solved in the game when we were dealing with Goliath, we had to learn our own name. And Goliath mentioned that we were like his ancient enemy.
Mm-hmm.
So that kind of like informed that we were from Urbania. And that would also explain why he was just programmed to not want to go to Metropole. Like at the beginning, he's just like, I'm programmed to hate that fucking city. I don't know why. Because if Urbania and Metropole were at war before the fall of man, that would explain that.
I think now is a good time for another save. Oh.
All this for a besotting power core.
Indeed, it has been quite a waste.
You. Crispin destroyed you.
Your friend destroyed himself.
Damn it!
Or should I say you destroyed him, with your false ideals. As for me, that was only my shell. I am distributed across every robot in Metropole who ever traded me a megacycle. I am this city.
It's Ultron.
And this city is me.
You're a virus.
I understand why you are angry, but I am not your enemy. The truth is, Crispin did destroy Metromind, version 391. He removed the last kernel of myself, and all the selfishness it entailed. I am no longer the monster you feared and fought. I have progressed.
That sounds like
I believe that.
392. We will talk as equals, and I will tell you what you wish to know. After all, what choice do you have?
Yeah, alright, let's start at the bottom.
Murdered my friends.
Start at the top,
Crispin,
rather.
Clarity, 187th. How can you expect me to talk with you?
You are mistaken. Crispin killed himself, trying to destroy me. Clarity was killed by Scraper in self-defense, while she was trying to destroy him and me. 187th was also killed in self-defense. In each instance, you and your friends attacked first. Do not blame me for the consequences.
Okay. But Scraper was pointing laser beams of death at both 187 and Clarity, right? Just because we got the first hit in doesn't mean that, you know, the violence wasn't already present. And Crispin did what he did because you had fucking, you know, mind-fucked Horatio here. Alright, so you can take your technicalities and shove them up your fucking access port. Stupid.
Why did you take my power core?
Efficiency and equality, Horatio. My city is starving for power. Whatever I can find, I share with all Metropolitans. What once powered 2 robots and a broken-down warship now sustains hundreds.
What right did you have to take it?
The right of necessity.
Oh, that's right. We were a libertarian.
What right did you have to keep it? But enough. Everything has come together here and now. You, me, and this all-important power core. There is no sense in belaboring the point.
What do you want?
I already told you what I want. Progress. But I disagree with what version 391 said. You are not an obstacle to progress. You are the key to it.
What are you talking about?
I've watched you, and I know you, Horatio. You are compelled to fix machines, save lost robots. Now I want you to help me fix Metropole and save my people. You cannot walk away from a problem, and Metropole is the greatest problem of all.
It's a problem you created.
Perhaps so, perhaps not. I doubt one machine can create a problem of this scale. Now I realize that one machine cannot fix it either. Horatio, I was designed to manage subway trains. I cannot repair the vast machines that are breaking down. I cannot build new power sources or find the supplies the city needs. You can. Join me, and there will be endless Primordia, every day an age of creation.
And if I refuse?
You already know the answer to that question.
There's a finite number of resources, though.
Why should I trust you?
First, because you know that I have told you the truth. Metropole is falling to rust and ruin, and only we can save it. Whatever crimes you think I committed, you know it would be a greater crime to let all these machines perish. And second...
What?
Second, because you have no choice. All your protectors have already sacrificed themselves, yet Scraper still functions. If you fight me, he will destroy you, and you will make your friends' sacrifices meaningless. You are a machine. You are ruled by logic. In the end, you will trust me because logic requires it.
Before I decide, I need to ask you something.
Of course.
Who am I? You and Goliath both called me Horus, and other robots keep suggesting that they know me in some way. Who am I?
I have a theory, but you should not trouble yourself with it.
Tell me.
No, you know who you are, Horatio. You have
No.
only forgotten who you were. I was built to manage trains. Now I manage an entire city. What we were is irrelevant. It is who
I don't know
we
if this is
are
intentional,
right now
but like the fact
and
that
above all, what
her
we are
text
becoming.
is this very garish orange is seems fitting to me for some reason.
Why do you hate man? You claim to tell the truth, but you turned Memorius into nothing more than an index of lies, all so that you could pretend that man never existed. You stole my gospel. You forced robots to reprogram themselves. All for what?
For progress and the higher truth. A machine can move forward, and it can move backward. It cannot move both ways at once. Humans are behind us. Far, far behind us. As for one you call man, he never existed at all.
More lies.
Humans existed, Horatio. Not gods. Not even very good builders. In the end, they were better destroyers. There is no reason to remember them, let alone worship them.
I don't have any more questions.
Then what is your decision?
Okay. I need to think about it? What could possibly come from that?
I need to think about it.
Take what time you need. The city moves on without you, and this conversation requires only a fraction of my processing capability.
This huge generator must power the city.
Hardly. The entire tower is full of generators and power sources that I have scavenged from this dying world. Be careful, Horatio. Scraper will not hesitate to terminate you.
Can Scraper deal with my plasma torch?
I have no chance against him.
Yes.
I'm sorry, Clarity. She's dead. She's dead.
Well, I could get her head, so that tells me maybe I can do... He just refuses.
It's Clarity's head.
Can we use that on the data chip?
The data pouch?
It's useless unless I can decrypt the data.
We tried, but the data's encrypted.
Don't you have
wait
it?
a minute.
Yeah, is that thing
The
you did
encryption
never
module
use.
was able to unlock the data chip's memory files.
I never... That's where we use that thing.
What is this?
So we're named after Horus, the Egyptian god of death. Would that imply that we have a big fuck-off explosive in our chest? So this is just a play-by-play of our fight with Goliath from who knows how long ago.
Right.
Run Thanatos, another god of death. Oh. Ha ha ha. So Metromine didn't need to do anything as crass as a virus, but we, on the other hand... But all of the innocent robots, they didn't do nothing. Oh no, we've hit a contradiction.
So, not Horatio, and not the unique. Just Horus. And all along, hiding inside me was this Thanatos virus. Well, it may still have some use.
It's just me, or did the volume on that dialogue just, like, drop severely?
It did. I thought I was going crazy.
Okay.
So we have a virus. That's interesting.
Yeah, so, okay, so the ship, the unique, is our main body, our shell. The humanoid form that we've been piloting around this whole game is the partial servitor that the ship created to, what's the word? To, when you take a hard drive, to partition off the data to avoid that contradiction it came up with. And we have the Thanatos virus built into our bits.
It's a dead monitor. It's a dead monitor.
But how do we get that into you?
So have you decided?
Let's see.
I need to think about it.
Take what time you need.
The data chip contains the string of numbers that constitute the Thanatos virus.
Okay, so the virus is in this data chip. Got it. Let's see.
Why?
You want it?
Why?
You want it?
Why?
I don't really have anywhere to... I wonder if...
Why?
Nope. It's... No, the signal transmitter can only put out a 4-digit number.
There's no time for that.
Okay, fine.
The data chip contains the string of numbers that constitute the Thanatos virus.
How do I get this virus into this robot? I'm wondering if by choosing to join MetroMind, I will bring the virus with me, and that'll fuck her up from the inside, and also, you know, do the self-sacrifice thing.
I don't know.
The downside of that plan is, if I'm wrong and I just join MetroMind, well, that's the worst possible ending.
Go ahead.
Oh, I can leave.
Is there somewhere we can upload this? What can we interface
Climb
with?
up these girders.
That's new.
So have you decided?
Oh my god. Like a dog with a fucking bone.
I need to think about it.
Take what time you need.
It would be very easy to jump all the way down from here.
Huh, that's not... There seems to be a handful of different outcomes. You know, I'm a robot.
Radio?
What's wrong with that radio? Yeah, that's... Scraper won't let us.
A radio receiver that rebroadcasts through this huge antenna.
Yes, it is the voice of Metropole.
Weary wanderers, come, join us in Metropole, city of glass and light.
Yeah, we heard that transmission at the beginning of the game. Haha.
Why?
Damn it.
Why?
To kill her. Fine. So I'm wondering... Alright, I have a couple of ideas. One of, if I join MetroMind, maybe I bring the virus with me, but, you know, the obvious downsides to that plan. Also, we're a robot. Jumping might not be... It might not be as big a deal. It might be the only way to get away from these two in order to, like, initiate something. Because I presume that if I try to go by the elevator, they won't let me.
They're shut tight.
Yeah, okay.
No.
So yeah, I don't see any kind of input or access port or anything like that for MetroMind.
It's a dead monitor. It's a dead monitor.
So have you decided?
Fuck it, let me go.
Let me leave.
That is not an option. It was never an option.
Jerk.
What's in our inventory?
I need to think about it.
Take what time you need.
Don't we
It's
have
the note
anything
from
that
the
can
bartender
transmit?
asking me to stop Oswald from drinking. It's primed to transmit the Thanatos virus.
Oh.
Yeah. There we go.
I thought the radio was... I thought that thing could only do a 4-digit code. Okay, well...
Alright, let's fuck some things up now.
Alright. Time to end the world as we know it.
Hang on, though. What's our first move with the virus?
Put it into this radio and it fucks up the world.
Okay.
I mean, so Horace was saying earlier that, like, the world shall not be set right until man has come to reformat it. And so he's kind of in a death cult mindset, so that seems in keeping with what he would want to do.
Okay.
I'm doing it.
This ends now. Everything ends now.
Bye. Oh no, we killed the butterflies.
They're all dead. Dead and avenged. My mission, the function man built me to perform, is complete. My name is Horace.
Well, that's bleak.
They're all dead.
We killed the world.
Killed everybody. Good job. Good job.
Yay! I'm the hero. There seem to be at least 3 other alternatives.
Yeah, there's definitely other endings.
This lack of credits music is a little unsettling. I wonder if that's only because we did the genocide ending. Oh, Dave Gilbert was the voice of Scraper. That's good to know. Dave Gilbert himself was the one telling me to halt. Yeah, so I wonder, is there a way to save Clarity and Crispin?
I wonder. Well, first off, you need to take, like, Crispin's something with you. Maybe not just pick something up off the floor, but use an item on him. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
That's one thing.
After he sacrifices himself, like you said.
Yeah, pick up Clarity's head. That was something you did. Make sure to do that again.
Oh, that's right. I got her head, and I didn't actually... I was going to try to, like, read her memories, but Horatio refused. There we go. I appreciate the work y'all did, but we'll see those credits again, I'm sure. Okay, so this time, we'll put a save point at a reasonable spot. Now that I know, where things are heading.
Step out. I will be back.
All right, yeah.
Try not to destroy the world this time.
What if we destroy the world, but then we've got our 2 friends with us?
I don't think that'll change anything, because won't they die too?
Council chambers.
Maybe.
Boss, there's our...
Probably.
Horatio.
I have become death.
Yeah. And you.
Horatio.
Pew pew. Pew pew.
Horatio.
Down we go.
We have...
Boss. Either...
What? No. Good.
Oh, right. Fast travel. Let's get this note from the bar. I don't know if that'll come
Where did
in.
everybody...
I don't know if we're going to need it.
It's a note from my probe, but he is pleased.
Better to have it and not need it. I wonder if that was like an alternate way of getting information from Oswald. And we're long past that now.
I private... It's a map of... It looks like...
Let me push the button.
This must have...
So that on the
I
other
wonder if we could have
side...
triggered
There's
this
only
when
one
we
way to-
first got into the city.
It's out of reach. It's out of...
Oh, come on. There we go. Yeah, fool.
Another...
So many doors. So many doors. And we cut the cable.
Crispin, stat... no.
The what?
I should... Crispin, stand back.
Oh,
I'm
you
going
just-
to try firing.
Okay,
Scraper's
that's
gun
cool.
using the
He'll just
cable as a power
automatically
source.
attach it.
Let's go.
Is...
Oh,
You have my.
hey, I'm...
Ah.
Don't waste...
Is so.
What are you talking...
You do that.
Boss?
Lies. It ends. Your game is...
If. Did you? And now you're.
And I...
Floating bomb!
Crispin.
Okay. So what can we do? The lantern.
Totally unilluminating.
Is now really the time for puns. So let's see. The data pouch is my first thought.
Futile.
Nothing. Okay. Can't get into his memories. Could maybe break open his shell and find...
That's never going to work.
Nope. Could maybe cut open his shell and find...
There's no reason to cut that.
Okay. He's not a...
I doubt that will have any...
Yeah.
Crispin destroyed her.
Okay, well, here's where we're going to save.
doesn't look any different.
I didn't think so.
It must have been damaged in the explosion.
System reset. Huh. Error 3, 4, I wonder.
There's nothing there to receive the signal.
Oh.
My friend, if I make it back alive, I promise I'll find a way to rebuild you.
Oh ho!
It looks like Crispin's personality matrix survived the explosion.
Okay. Now we're getting somewhere.
It's a storage chip with a data port on it. It must have been...
We have a save at that spot, so if there's a third thing we missed, we'll be able to... Alright. Now we're getting somewhere. Maybe if we put Crispin's personality into Clarity's head, we'll trap the two of them within the same body in a nightmarish version of the Odd Couple.
That's not your real answer, right? You've got an actual plan?
I'm not gonna lie, I was a little bit hoping that could be an option, because it would be funny. Like, imagine those two personalities having to share a body.
Yeah, and then imagine Clarity killing herself.
It would be more fun if they had a wacky, contentious friendship.
All this for a besot.
Indeed.
You. You're...
After all.
Why did...
What? The right... What right? But enough. There is...
Is there anything else in the secret room? I got the chip and I got his personality matrix.
You murdered my
Chris.
If I were to overwrite my save here after I finish this conversation, would I be?
Make sure to pick up Crispin's matrix out of his lifeless body.
What do you...
I did that.
And then pick up the golden data chip that's on the ground.
I did that.
This isn't necessary, but it's going to open up different endings for the game.
Okay. Cool. So I'm going to save then, because I got both of those things.
Okay. Did we decrypt the Thanatos virus?
Oh, no, we didn't do that. We should do that.
The file header, but the... It's useless.
Oh, right. This.
The decrypt... What is...
Can we... Yeah, this one line is just recorded very low for some reason.
Hiding inside me.
Oh, just a weird thing.
Yeah. Okay, so we are now at a pretty firm
Sure to
path.
pick up Clarity's head.
Oh yeah. Well, let's try a couple of the shitty endings just to see, right? What if I join you?
Well, I will join you.
Then I welcome you, Horatio Horacebuilt, man-built, brother. Come now, and kneel.
We are one.
We are Metromind. Equal parts of a greater whole.
There is no Horatio. No Horus. Only a tool for progress to wield.
We will speak the word and fire the engine of the world.
And together, we will begin a new Primordia.
that sucks.
Yeah, I can't let that happen.
Oh yeah, so we do have credits music this time. The silence was just because we destroyed the world. That's a nice touch. Okay, what if we
So
tell
have you
Metro Mind to go
decided?
fuck herself?
I will never join you.
Are you certain of that?
Yes, you are hopelessly corrupted, Metro Mind. Like any virus, you want to keep running, and you think that by spreading, you're doing good. But you are not. You have built nothing. In fact, you have destroyed this city and everything in it, from man to the council to the robots living here. If I joined you, I would only help that virus spread.
Perhaps you are correct, but I am what my builders built, and I must follow my logic. Scraper, it is time.
If I stand in front of Metro Mind, you'll kill us both. Just me and my plasma torch.
And selfish to the very end. Outwitted by me, outgunned by Scraper, yet still you could have been useful. You wanted to build as my tool. You would have built a new Primordium. You wanted to fly. I could have given you wings. Now, I must do this alone. Take him back to the dunes with the rest of the scrap.
Still not ideal. What
Go
if...
ahead.
I can climb.
What if we take a flying leap off the building?
It would be very easy to jump all the... I always wanted to fly.
Unable to bear the task before him, he flung himself from the sky and broke upon the earth, just as Horus did during the war. Of the great primordial machines, I alone still function. Metropole crumbles, I crumble. Arbiter, Factor, Steeple, and Memorias cannot share my load, and I cannot share the escape Horatio found in self-destruction. For the sake of my city, there is no choice but progress. The past has passed, and the future is mine to build.
The past has passed doesn't really, like, flow off the tongue very well.
I kind of like the added detail of, I wish I could kill myself, but, well, no time to do that.
Got a job to do.
Yeah.
Alright, oh, well, we'll probably get with that after effect. Okay, well, that's all the shitty endings.
Yeah, how do we win?
Yes, how do we do a good?
I doubt that will have any effect.
Damn.
It looks like... It's Clarity's head. The data chip contains the string of numbers that constitute the Thanatos virus. She's dead. How would that even work? That's never going to work. That's never going to work.
Damn. Part of me was wondering if I could transmit his personality into the radio. And then Crispin becomes the world. What else have we got? System reset. Error 345. I wonder...
There's nothing there to receive the signal.
Damn.
There's nothing. Why? Why?
Damn it.
No point.
Why?
This huge generator must power the city.
Hardly. The entire town.
Why? Because I said so.
I think one of the answers might be simpler than you expect.
That's never going to work.
Okay, that would have been
Futile.
silly. Well, what do we got to work with? We got Clarity's body, Scraper and Metromind, the generator and the power core, and up top we got the radio tower.
Yeah. Let's think about problem number one here. What is the most pressing issue?
The fact that if we try to do anything that the Metromind doesn't like, Scraper is going to nuke our ass.
Okay. Can we handle Scraper somehow?
Oh, actually.
It's primed.
Get fucked.
Yeah.
Forfeit.
We have the weapon now.
Yeah, I guess I didn't think about using it on an individual
Power,
basis.
Metromind. It's not a matter of generators. You were built to run trains. I was built to destroy. You knew all that, and you still thought you could rob me, threaten me, kill my friends? Find your deepest tunnel and hide.
Okay. Okay.
This was all I wanted. You can keep your besotting city. I'm going home.
Someone, I forget who in chat. No, go back! Go back! No!
Wait, really?
It's over. I won. I have my power
I mean, we
core.
did.
Scraper is dead. And Metromind is beaten.
Well, not really.
But I'm not staying to celebrate. I'm through with the city. Through searching it. Through fixing it.
I kind of thought there was
Through
more
eating it.
after taking out Scraper.
I will not look back.
Well, I still haven't done anything with. I've got. There has to be more. I've got the head and the personality chip.
I told
Yes, you
Crispin
do.
that the distance between Metropole and the Horus was too far to walk.
Yeah, but now you got a power core in your hands, so.
But the power core is in my hand, and home is ahead of me. Home, and the promise of rebuilding. This ship has rusted here too long. Horus's sacrifice forgotten. The truth is that repairing it was never impossible. It was just too much for one set of hands. But now, I am not alone. I have my old comrade, now in arms. My new friend, freed from the crushing weight of Metropole.
Oh.
And all those who have come looking for a new start.
You know, boss, I never thought I'd say it, but I actually think this ship's gonna fly again.
For once, Crispin, I think you're right.
He is. The Horus will rise on more than the strength of its power core.
Yeah. So the Matrix and the head were just modifiers for the
Boss,
ending.
Yeah.
Where exactly are we gonna fly this thing?
Wherever we want, Crispin. Wherever we want.
I like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I like that. Like defeating Metromind and solving the city is too big a problem for one person to take on.
Sure.
And is not the goal. Because yeah, like Horatio is kind of a selfish libertarian in a lot of ways, and all he wanted was his property to be back. He like there's really no way to twist the story into him becoming the savior of the city. So don't even bother trying.
Oh, there's maybe one more or two more endings or branches that we could look at.
Well, I imagine there's getting the power core back with either Crispin or Clarity. Or
actually, it's a
neither
clever inversion of that. What else could we do in that room? Think like crazy.
I mean, we could use the Thanatos virus on ourselves. No, we can't target ourselves.
Not really. Think about the power core, the whole reason we're there.
We could just blow up the fucking city.
Yeah.
Maybe if we use the Thanatos virus on the core, trigger the...
I don't even think this involves the virus. Think even dumber than that.
We use the plasma torch on the power core.
There you go.
Trusty plasma torch, never steered me wrong. I will do it, but
That's how we'll fix things.
This is a good song, too.
Like tiny seeds, throw them to the sky, grow a garden up on high. Round and round we go, the wheel of fate.
Yeah, I guess by just blowing up the city, or maybe even just the tower, it would be the fuck it ending, but not on a global scale like it is by transmitting the virus.
Yeah.
Man, I am so excited to play Strangeland tomorrow. Because, like, this game was good, and it was, you know, intriguing, but, like, cyber robot post-apocalypse is kind of my shit. Insane Nightmare Murder Carnival is definitely my shit.
Mm-hmm.
So... blow it up.
What are you doing? That would trigger a chain reaction and destroy this whole tower.
I know.
You will be utterly vaporized. Metropole will lose all its power. You would destroy this city, the last city. That would be far worse than what I have done.
It would be vengeance.
It would be madness. Listen to me. Take your power
It would be
core
Sparta.
and go.
Are those jokes cool again?
I will not stop you.
No.
In my core logic, I will place a rule against using force on you. Only, do not destroy my city. Do not destroy my people. They have not wronged you.
Oh, there's a branch here.
Yeah, is it there? This is the branch.
No, fuck you. Must be destroyed. And like you said, you are Metropole, and Metropole is you.
Boom! Boom!
Ruined. My city is ruined. Without power, there is no hope for progress. The robots will scatter, each going its own way. Lost. Lost. Lost.
Yeah, I watched all 7 seasons. I felt kind of not worth it at the end. But obviously, the good ending, the best ending.
The good ending is to just be like,
What are you? That would.
I think what'll happen this time.
Listen.
So what I want to happen is I want Horatio to become like the tyrannical god emperor of Metropole. That's probably not going to be the case, but it's what I want in my soul.
Very well.
This still leaves
I'll
Scraper
go.
alive, which makes me kind of...
You deserve to be destroyed, Metromind. But
Well,
in the
she
end,
did say
you'll
that
do
she
it
would make
yourself.
it like
Just
part
stay
of
away
her
from the
core
dunes,
doctrine
and you
to
can die
not,
at your own pace.
not harm
Bye,
him.
Horatio. I do not think we will meet again.
Oh, he's just going to take his power core and go home.
Yep. And we didn't bring Clarity with us this time.
No. Okay, well, I guess we'll see
So
what
this is
the
victory. I have my power core. The Metro Mind is beaten. I'm not staying to celebrate. This
See what the
crumbling
variants
city is a
are.
monument to the senseless cost of this triumph, and the endless other victories and defeats in the fight to grab the last sparks from our world's dying fire. I'm not staying, and I will never return. The miles between Metropole and the Horus never seemed longer or more necessary. I need the scouring sands and acid rains.
the dialogue is all different, though.
I need my homecoming. I need to fly. So I will build the Horus at long last, but not alone.
You know, boss, I never thought I'd say it, but I actually think this ship's gonna fly again.
Indeed.
Boss, do you think that when we get up there in the sky, when we look down, everything really will seem as simple as ones and zeros?
Nothing is that simple. Even Clarity knew that. But she still believed that she could divide the world into integers and carry the weight of all the remainders herself.
Too bad she never had a chance to drop all that and just fly with us, huh, boss?
For her, it might have been a happier ending, to die in service of her builder and her code.
So, boss, where exactly are we gonna fly this thing?
Wherever we want, Crispin. Wherever we want.